we just hit 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, I wanted to address this occasion briefly, since it is a cool milestone, and I wanted to take a moment to thank everybody for subscribing. Especially I want to thank GP Labs for mentioning me on his channel. That was very cool, since I've watched his videos for I don't know how many years already, and I've been a big fan of his channel for a long time. So yeah, I kinda assume everybody here knows GP Labs, but if you don't, well, you should. Also, I have to mention Jimmy Broadbent. I got really inspired by his videos, and he kind of got me back to sim racing after many years of not doing it. And getting back to sim racing led to retro racing, and that led to the content on the channel today. So thanks to Jimmy as well, although I doubt he's watching. The whole like retro racing sim thing is still kind of new to my channel, but the channel itself is already quite old. My first video came out in 2014, so 6 years ago, with different games and different name to the channel and all. And I just went and watched my first video, and oh boy, that was real bad. Hello everybody. It's still there, but I wouldn't recommend anyone to watch it because it'll make your eyes and ears bleed. That stuff never got too popular, and I think I had something like 140 subs before starting the first F1 Grand Prix series a couple of years ago. Since then it's been steadily growing, and GP2 was already very popular in my standards, of course. So turning the channel into a retro racing channel was a good move, I think, and it's cool to see that you guys are enjoying it, and it feels like I've kind of found my niche, so to speak. And of course it's something I love doing, so it's definitely worthwhile. As I've said before, I kind of feel I missed out some of the greatest aspects of the, well, especially the Grand Prix series by Jeff Crammond back in the days, since I wasn't really able to race them as I wanted, like full hardcore style with full races and no restarts or anything. I always wound up ruining my seasons in different ways. So I think live streaming is a good way to fill in the void, because first of all I get to share the races, also the races get documented, and also live streaming keeps me honest. That's sometimes a real problem when you're doing single player. Very easy to get frustrated and just rage quit and then start again, and then it's pretty much ruined. Anyways, as I promised, there will be a kind of a celebratory live stream where we'll try to do the Indy 500's full race in Papyrus Indy 500 from 1989. The first really serious racing sim, but it'll have to wait a little bit since I'm currently having some urgent deadlines with my work that I have to take care of. And of course we'll continue on with the career of Friedrich Bang, as usual. My big goal is to create a fully realistic career stretching all the way from the late 80s to early 2000s. So that'll be more than 10 seasons. And obviously it'll take many years to complete, since I am taking all the races very seriously and I'm trying to practice and learn and set up the car and everything. But at least we're not going to run out of things to do anytime soon. Obviously, so far we've been hopping over seasons because I've been doing it with vanilla games with the season that the games are based on. But we'll fill in the gaps with like modded versions of GP2 and GP4 and other games later, with appropriate car sets and tracks and all that good stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. Also stay tuned for the NASCAR adventures of the American cousin of Friedrich Bang, Bob Bang, and also his Finnish cousin Jari-Matti Bang might appear on the channel with some rally action. So yeah, I have a lot of ideas but limited time to execute them, but I'm sure we'll get things done sooner or later. But anyway, that's it. Thanks again everybody for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next race.